Howdy folks, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon wherever you are in the country. Welcome to the 57th Fantasy Football Recap for Week 5. I am your host, Cobra Khan, falling ever far behind on these weekly recaps, but I might just get caught up this week. Anyways, if you've noticed from my lovely background, we are in... That's right, Chicago! Why are we in Chicago? I have no idea, other than the fact that there's a football team in Chicago. Who knows? Honestly, I could have said any city and you probably would have believed it. What a boring ass city. Look at it. It looks like any other city. Here's some boats. In this week's kick-ass Game of the Week, it was the Game Over Man going all Bill Paxton on the Sierra Firestorm, who for the first time in 57th League history, congratulations Sierra Firestorm, a player has scored negative points. You are the first. -2 points. Look at that sad -2 for Jonathan Franklin. So sad. Just absolutely. And you picked him up on waivers this week, didn't you? Which is even sadder, because you thought, I'm going to get Jonathan Franklin. He's going to be awesome for me this week. And he came up with not even a goose egg. A goose egg probably would have helped you out. It would have made it less sad. Anyways, let's go on to our scores for the week. Gold Diggers got nailed by the Wrecking Crew 175-138. Scared Hitless turns the Bone Crushers into Bone Meal 186-153. Blitzberg quenches Burn Fireblaze 275-187, while Luna Strollers went Tarantino on Django 200-171. The Horde went Warcraft against the Polskas 252-170. Lollygaggers struck Buried Treasure against the Grazers 244-163. Riftwalkers sliced up the Samurai 246-197, while Ronin's Rogues got stung by the Scorpions 192-212. The IT Guy team got a 404 error against the Dolphins, losing 180-125, while the Broncos rode Crasher Bashers and put them away wet 227-211. Lake Wobegon Storm railed on the Rebels 245-210. The Bonsai Ninja Squirrels stole Doomsday's nuts 157-222. Now onto our Game of the Week. In an almost too close to call game, the Madness Chiefs squeaked by the Play It Again players 215-214. This puts the players on a 5-game losing streak, which really sucks for you players because you started out the game so well. Yikes. Anyways, both of these teams could have won any which way. The players could have farted and scored an extra point, tied it up, took it to the next level, got a tiebreaker. Anyways, really what they did was they left T.Y. Hilton on the bench, which would have resulted in a 262-215 ass kicking. Don't put your best players on the bench. Play what you got in your hand. Even though your team didn't do that well, you still got to put players like T.Y. Hilton in the game. You got to play the matchups. That's what this is about. Better luck next week. The Madness Chiefs are at the 1-4 Firestorm, while the players take on the 2-3 Dolphins. And now your MVPs for the week. Tony Romo, 73 points. Noshawn Moreno, 54. Alshon Jeffrey, 76. Julius Thomas, 57. Matt Prater, 33. The Arizona Cardinals defense, 46. And the Cleveland Browns special teams, 34. Look for us next week as we come to you live from New Orleans, Louisiana, home of the Raging Cajun. I'm your host, Cobra Khan, saying see you next week.